Hey guys, here's the details for the Bear Lake to Fern Lake Trailhead hike. It's 10 miles, mostly downhill. It's an absolutely beautiful hike. Start at the Bear Lake Trailhead and make sure you get there early so you can get a good parking spot. And from there, you're going to follow the east side of the trail and you're going to take a right towards the trail that's going to take you up the hill towards the Flat Top Mountain Trail. Here, take a left, continue towards Flat Top Mountain, where you'll meet another junction that you'll take a right towards Odessa Lake. Eventually, you'll get to Lake Helene and you'll see an unmarked trail to your left. This place fills up fast. I got here at 5:20 this morning. There's still plenty of room. 20 minutes later, the whole parking lot is completely full. So if you get here by 6 o'clock to start a hike, you're too late. But it's August the 5th. We'll do Bear Lake to Fern Lake Trailhead, and then I'm going to take the shuttle back. So let's get started. All right, here's the junction right here to take to Flat Top, Odessa, Fern Lake, Bearstat. I'm going to Fern Lake, so the first section of this hike it's a little bit uphill, but the majority of this hike is all downhill, and that's why I chose this today. It's a good 10-mile hike to get to the Fern Lake Trailhead, and the downhill is going to be a good break from what I did yesterday. Okay, here's the junction to head towards Fern Lake. So you can kind of move around back that way. This is a good view towards Longs Peak, Glacier Gorge. And I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, but there's Alberta Falls right in there. Pretty soon this should kind of level out. I have this whole loop to myself so far. Hopefully it stays that way. So here's the next junction. But we're going to Odessa and Fern Lake. Right this way. You see Estes Park right down that way. The sun's coming up and it is amazing this morning. The views just keep getting better and better. Everything's opening up. It's great views this morning. Man, that's pretty. Beautiful stretch right here. Get some nice views of the mountains. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I get to Lake Helene, which should be right over there. I saw some trails going off to the left, but they weren't very prominent, so I avoided those. So again, here's where I'm at. Okay, so there's the cutoff to the Sourdough backcountry camp. Okay, so those trails that I almost took over to the left leads to a lake called Two Lake. I'm not gonna go to that one today. I want to stop at Lake Helene. Okay, so I'm hitting the downhill section now. Looks like I'm getting close to Lake Helene. So this is probably gonna be one of your best bets to get down to Lake Helene. And this is the bend in the trail right here. Tried to get to more of the left side of the lake, kind of get a better vantage point, but for one thing, it's super muddy around close to the lake. It's really hard to get around. There's trails that go around. I'm not gonna mess with that because that's not tracks from a person. If you can see right here, there's all types of footprints and there's some very fresh crap. It looks like a bear. I'm not gonna go that way because there's a bear over there because it's pretty fresh. Damn, there's bear crap everywhere. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. So I'm gonna head back up to the main trail. Okay, so after Lake Helene, the trail is gonna immediately drop down the Odessa Gulch where you'll start seeing views of Odessa Lake. You'll actually pass the lake and you're gonna take a trail to the left that's gonna go along that creek where it will lead you back to Odessa Lake. All right, leaving Lake Helene, I've just made the turn, heading over towards Odessa Lake. So the good thing is from this point on, mostly downhill back to Fern Lake Trailhead. Just after the bend, you'll notice the scenery changes quite a bit, so check this out. So now we're going downhill, and it's absolutely beautiful. And you can see right down there, Odessa Lake. So Odessa Lake, that's up towards Lake Helene. You're gonna get to this balded rock and you'll see the first really close view of Odessa Lake. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time in Odessa. I didn't want to spend too much time at Lake Helene. I don't do bears when I'm by myself. If I had a group, I might have explored a little bit more, but since I'm alone, I haven't seen a single person all day long. I'm not gonna go follow a trail where there's fresh bear crap. It just doesn't sound very smart. Let's go to Odessa. You're gonna hit this really long, straight section that kind of goes along this babbling brook that you're gonna hear down there, and you're gonna feel like, and you're correct, you're passing Odessa Lake. I see a trail right next to that creek, so we'll hike back up to Odessa. Okay, so we're coming up on an intersection here. Fern Lake, continue straight ahead. But to get to Odessa, of course, we'll take this trail right here. It goes back that way. So that's where I came in on, and this is where I'm going to Odessa.
made it over there to the waterfall. There's more to explore on that north side. There's a little valley over there. Just since I have a long hike today, I'm not going to go all the way over there to check it out. I'm going to go ahead and make my way over to Fern Lake from here, just to keep good time.
Okay, once you get back on the Fern Lake Trail, you're soon going to be at Fern Lake itself. It's past this point from here on out that the trail drops down very steep, and you're going to see Fern Falls and then the pool. Then you're going to follow the big Thompson River all the way out until you get to the Fern Lake Trailhead.
All right, so joining back with the Fern Lake Trail, heading further down to Fern Lake. Good view of Fern Lake. All right, coming up on Fern Lake.
Okay, so make sure you enjoy this section because this section offers better views than once you get to the actual lake itself.
Fern Lake backcountry sites. Alright, so the trail continues that way. I'm gonna go down here and check out Fern Lake. Alright, so I've made over here to where the stream is meeting up with the lake. Mosquitoes are tearing me up. But I'm taking my time on all this. I realize I'm like halfway. I got a lot to go, so I'm gonna start kind of speeding up this hike. I just left Fern Lake. Got some Gatorade. I'm fueled up, heading downhill. I think we got some switchbacks leading down to the pool. I don't even know what the pool is, but we're about to find out. Fern Lake Trailhead is where we're heading. If you're wanting to go to Fern, do what I did, park at Bear Lake, go check out Helene, Odessa, and Fern, because by the time you get to Fern, it's kind of an afterthought. All right, this is Fern Falls. Getting closer to the pool.
So when you get to this area, you can see the evidence from the wildfire that happened back in 2012. It burned over 3,500 acres, but you can see everything starting to kind of heal up. But it's definitely a drier and more open, sunny section.
So you can hear the water. We have a creek on both sides of us. One that way and one that way. We're going right through the middle of them. But yeah, it's just a sunny, dry, dusty section. You can see the trail just down that way. It's about to take a bend here. Big Thompson River, the pool. Pool. So that's the pool. Is pretty much leveled out. Pretty easy hiking from here, from what I can tell. Arch Rocks campsites that way. Give you an idea of where I'm at. Squirrel. Pretty. assuming that this is our trucks. Pretty sweet. You know, when you hit that point in your hike, you're just ready to be done. That's kind of where I'm at right now. See a little green valley right there? Means you're half a mile away. All right, I started at Bear Lake Trailhead at 6 a.m. It is now noon, so by the time I finish up, it'll be just over 6 hours. I see cars. Awesome. Fern Lake Trailhead. Hopefully I can catch a shuttle.
Okay, so once you get to the trailhead, don't get too excited because you actually have a 0.8 mile walk down the dirt road to the shuttle location where they will pick you up, and you're going to get on the Moraine Park Shuttle. This is going to take you to the Glacier Basin Park and Ride. From here, you're going to exit that shuttle, and then you're going to get on a second shuttle, which will take you all the way up to the Bear Lake Trailhead itself.
Oh no. I got another 0.7 miles to go. Dang. I got a little excited. Oh well. Alright. So this is the parking area, I guess. Parking area number 2. So I didn't get to film the last half of it, but there's a 0.7 mile gravel road walk to get to where that shuttle was going to pick you up. So I'm shuttling back to Bear Lake Trailhead. Here's a shot of the trailhead. There's restrooms right here. And off we go. Passing by the Cub Lake Trailhead right here. This Moraine Park is that way, that's where I'm camping. And back to Bear Lake. Thank you. Alright. I've gotten off this shuttle. Now I gotta catch that one before he goes. Glacier Park and Ride. Nobody? Yes, sir. Alright, thank you. It's pretty easy. This is the Bear Lake one. Alright, so back at the Bear Lake Trailhead. Here's my shuttle. Took about 30 minutes to get up here. 2 shuttles. Really not bad. So that was Bear Lake to Fern Lake Trailhead. Awesome hike. About 10 miles. That took my time, and it took me about 7 hours with the shuttles and everything. But yeah, awesome hike. Hope you enjoyed it.